Lisa Barber. Today's program is brought to you by Wellspan Health. Today, Jess and Laura will be sharing the importance of warming up and cooling down. So, show off your favorite sports jersey as Jess and Laura lead you through some fun warm-up and cool-down exercises. And don't forget to submit a photo of you participating.
Great, thank you, Lisa. Like they said, my name is Laura. I am one of our WellFit instructors. I'm an exercise physiologist with Wellspan in our rehab department. And we will be showing you some warming up and cool down exercises along with a fun activity towards the end. So today, again, like Lisa said, make sure you have your sports jersey on and show it off in a picture. Lisa, do you have a favorite team that you like to root for?
USA Women's Soccer.
Awesome.
And Villanova.
Basketball. All right. Very cool. All right, guys, if you are ready, Jess is going to get us started with our warm-up.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Laura. All right, everyone. Hi, I'm Jess Kuntz, and I'm a physical therapist for Wellspan. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about active warm-ups. So let's get moving. Why is warming up so important anyways? So why should we warm up before we exercise? Warm-ups provide benefits including increasing the blood flow and oxygen to your muscles, increasing your heart rate, improving your concentration, decreasing anxiety, all of which helps to improve your body's readiness to play, decrease your chance of injury, and most importantly, improve your performance. How should I warm up? Research tells us that whole body dynamic movements that include active movements is best when it's stretching prior to a performance. How long should we warm up for? While there's no specific time requirement for warm-ups, but a good rule of thumb to remember is about 15 to 20 minutes should do the trick. So what are some good dynamic warm-ups that we can do? Here's a list of both upper body and lower body dynamic stretches. Lower body dynamic stretches include high knees, butt kicks, walking, Frankensteins, open and close the gates, heel-toe walks, and side shuffles. Some upper body dynamic stretches include arm circles, windmills, self-hugs, shoulder rolls, and jumping jacks. Don't know all of these? That's okay. Laura's going to help us demonstrate them here. So let's get up, find some room, make sure you have a clear space, and try some of these stretches with us to get our heart rate going and our muscles ready to move. So first we have high knees. So what you're going to do is you're just going to bring that knee up nice and high, nice and slow. And you can walk a short distance while you do these. If you want to add a little bit extra stretch, you can give that knee a hug as you bring it up. Good job, Laura. Next we have some butt kicks. So here you're just taking those heels, bending your knees, and try and get your heel as close to your bottom as you can. Again, nice and slow. And you can do a few laps back and forth. The next one's for the big muscles in the back of our legs called the hamstring. And this exercise is called the Frankensteins because you're going to walk like a monster. You're going to kick the one leg out to try and meet the other arm. And you should feel that big stretch down the back of your legs as you do this. Good. Next, we're going to stretch out our calves. So we're going to walk on your heels. And then when you turn around, you can try walking on the toes. Good. The next one's for our hips. These are called open the gates. So as you walk, you're going to lift your knee, circle it out, and bring it back down. And then you can switch it and close the gates. So here you're going to start with your leg facing out and bring it around in to shut the gate. And you should feel a nice stretch through the inner part of your hip. The last lower body we have for you is some side shuffles. And this is where you just want to have a nice bend to your knees and your hips, get like you're ready to play, and just move sideways. Good. Ready for some upper body stretches, Laura?
Yep, I'm good to go.
All right. So first we have some arm circles. And you can do about 10 forward and switch and go backwards. And then we have some windmills. Nice big motions. Again, you can do 10 one direction and then switch and go the other direction. Our shoulders like to move all sorts of ways, so it's important for us to get them ready. Next are self-hugs. This is my favorite. You give yourself a nice big bear hug to start, and then you bring your arms apart. Good. Can do about 10 of those also. And then to get the whole body moving, let's try some jumping jacks. Nice job, Laura. All right, well, now that Laura's all warmed up, I'm going to switch it over to her.
All right, thanks, Jess, for that great warm-up. Now I'm feeling loose, ready to go. So after we complete our exercise, we want to look at the cool down part. After we've done all of our game competitions, it's important for us to cool down. So do you need to cool down after a workout? Yes, regular cool down has great benefits. It helps reduce your post-exercise soreness. It slowly lowers your heart rate back to normal, helps move lactic acid from building up in your muscles. So how do you cool down? These are some recommended cool downs. It's important, just like the warm-up, you spend about 15 to 20 minutes cooling down after any competition or practice. So some good lower body stretches are going to be some seated hamstring, calf stretch, a single leg quad stretch, what we call a figure 4 stretch for the hips, seated butterfly, and stretching that IT band on the side of your leg. Some upper body stretches that we recommend are what's called a cross body posterior capsule stretch, overhead triceps, child's pose stretch, goal post pec stretch, and neck tilts. It's important for these that you do them about 2 to 3 times each side, and you want to make sure that you're holding these stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. So just like in the warm-up, you did more dynamic stretches, these are going to be more static stretches. So it's important that we hold that muscle and stretch it out for a period of time. Before we get into the cool down, we're going to do a dance party. So let's get up, let's get moving, kind of shake those muscles out, get loose, and then let's go. right, everybody. Great dancing. All right, now that we've gotten all loosened up from dancing, we're going to try some of those static stretches that we just talked about. So again, make sure you have some space and you're going to stand up.
All right, everybody, ready to cool down here? Let's start with our arms. We're going to do the overhead tricep stretch. So you're just going to grab your elbow and gently pull back. And with all stretches, you just want to pull to where you feel a stretch, no pain at all. You're going to hold this about 20 to 30 seconds. And then switch to your other side. And this stretch you should feel down the back of your arm or the bottom part of your arm. Okay, next we got the posterior capsule stretch. So now you're going to pull your arm across your chest. Hold 20 to 30 seconds. And then switch to the other side. Good job, Laura. And go ahead and do one more each side. Okay, next we're going to move on to our hips. We're going to do the half kneel hip flexor stretch. So we're going to get down on one knee, and you're going to just gently reach from one side, hold 10 to 15 seconds, and then reach to the other side. And this stretch you should feel along the outside of your trunk. And Laura, can you turn sideways for us once?
Yep.
The other important thing is you want to keep your back straight during this. You don't want to let your stomach go too far forward and you arch your back. Good, and then the other side. Okay, the last stretch is a seated hamstring stretch. So you can grab a chair, or you can do this standing also. But you're going to come to the edge of your seat and you're going to put one leg out straight with your heel propped. And then you're going to lean forward, keeping that back straight, and reach down your shin towards your toes, however far you can go. Good. So again, it shouldn't be painful, just a nice stretch in the back. And go ahead and switch legs. Hold a good 20 to 30 seconds. And if you want, you can do one more each side. Now Laura's showing us how to do it standing. Same idea, you're just getting up from the chair. Remember to keep that back flat, not letting it round out. Laura, can you show us what it looks like when you round out? Yep, that's the position we don't want. Nice job, Laura.
Thank you. All right. Well, I am definitely feeling stretched out and warmed up for the day after those exercises that we did. All right, everybody, thank you for attending our Day 4 activity challenge with Wellspan and the Special Olympics. I hope you got some good ideas out of how to warm up and stretch after activity based off of our presentation today. Again, please remember to send your picture of your favorite sports team jersey in so that we can do some voting and get some fun awards for that. Again, on behalf of Wellspan, we want to thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed the program, and don't forget to submit that photo of you participating today. Thanks again for joining us.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.